I stand with Coach Mo. Yes, I do. I stand with Coach Maurice Williams. Stand by that brother. You feel me? God damn, Ferg, why you coming in so hot? I'm finna tell you why I'm coming in so hot. You should know why I'm coming in so hot if you've been watching the games like I've been encouraging you to. But if you didn't, we about to talk about it. God damn it, we finna talk about it. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and put all of your people on it. Also, fuck with our sponsor, the King McNeil Collection. That is the King McNeil Collection for all of your fraternity or sorority gear needs, okay? He keeps my little boo thing, who's an AKA, it's my little pretty girl, keeps her lace, you feel me? So he can do the same for you, okay? Go to kingmcneil.com or download the app. Your first purchase will get you 20% off. That is the King McNeil Collection. Tell them first sent you, okay? But let's get into it, y'all, okay? The men of Jackson State University split the week, okay? We defeated Bethune-Cookman at home by a score of 61-60, all right? And we lost to Alcorn on the road in overtime by a score of 87-73, okay? That score is not indicative of that game whatsoever. Things just went totally left in overtime, okay? And Coach Mo got ejected in overtime, okay? But yet I still say I stand with Coach Mo, okay? Well, let's go through both games, all right? Because these boys did run my goddamn blood pressure up. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. See, I posted my goddamn picture of what my blood pressure was. So y'all might think I'm bullshit. I literally, doing some of these games, when these boys be taking me down through there like this, okay, I check my fucking blood pressure because I'm inquisitive. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling some type of way right now. This guy, I'm really into this game. I wonder what my blood pressure is, okay? And so I checked my fucking blood pressure, and that shit was 157/82. And no, I am not diagnosed with no fucking hypertension, y'all. Now, does it run in my family? Yes, it does, okay? But I've been able to goddamn guard against that with eating pretty much right, okay, pretty much right. All right, my wife keep me right, okay, and my mother-in-law they control my diet for the most part, okay, so they keep me right, okay, and I exercise all the motherfucking time, okay, but despite all that, these boys find a way to run my goddamn blood pressure up, okay. They ain't been doing that as much as they did last season, okay, but this week they were back on that shit, okay. So that was about to be the headline down there that the high blood pressure boys are back. But no. With all this shit and all these attacks on Coach Mo, I gotta say and say again that I stand with Coach Maurice Williams. Okay. But let's get into it. Let's look at this Bethune game real quick before we analyze the Alcorn game. Okay. All right, that Bethune game was real nip and tuck, okay? A real battle. All right. We shot 43% from the field. They shot 42%. All right. We shot 42.9% from three ball, though, 6 of 14 to their 21% from three. All right, so that was good. We were bad at the line, shooting 65% to their stellar free throw percentage. It's 92%. They made 12 out of 13 free throws, okay? Now, thankfully for us, we got to the line double the amount of times that they did, okay? We shot 26 free throws to their 13, okay? But they were stroking those motherfuckers, okay? We got out-rebounded by a number of 30-28. They had 9 offensive boards to our 7, okay? And I'm going to give y'all that offensive board number because offensive boards are a key indicator of hustle, grit, going to get it, and you getting extra shot attempts. Okay, so that offensive board number is a big deal to me, okay, and to most coaches. All right, we won the turnover battle 12-14, okay. Fast break points, neither team really did much. We had 3 to their 7. Just like I say with the ladies, I would love to see us get out and transition more, okay. No, it's just tough in these half court sets. Both teams playing so hard. This ain't the NBA, man. Folks are actually playing hard at the collegiate level, man. Coaches really got their guys locked in, so you got to find a way to get some easy baskets. So I would love to see us try to run a little more. Okay, they beat us in paint points, 32-22. Okay, so beating us by 10 in the paint, but us still being able to get this dub. All right, that's impressive. Okay. And that game came down to us defending the paint. Okay. They had last possession. Okay. Coach Reggie Theers about to take the ball out down there on their end. Coach Mo looked at what they were in, called a timeout. Coach Reggie Theers, he called a timeout. You know what I'm talking about? They were trading it, really on some NBA shit. Okay. Trying to see what both coaches are doing. All right. They ran a play. They got a guy headed towards the rim, but rule of verticality, our guys just, put their hands up and defended the basket well. And that was the game. Okay. That was the game. Now, scary because shit, we were on the road. Maybe they call that. Even though, like again, I don't think it was a foul. I'm sure Bethune-Cookman probably thought it was a foul. Okay. But I didn't think so. Okay. And my unbiased opinion on this, okay, I didn't think so. If we got away with one, I would tell you I think we got away with one. Okay. And maybe the basketball guys were with us. Right then, it looked like our guys did a good job of being staying vertical. Okay. In terms of some individual numbers, J.O. had 16, 8 boards, 2 dimes, 1 steal. Okay. Big Trey had 3 points, 7 boards. Okay. Mr. Cornelius contributed 11 points and continued his streak of good shooting with 3 of 6 from 3-point line. Shout out to that king. Okay. He also chipped in 1 board, 2 steals. Okay. Colter Young had 3 points. Okay. Only attempted 3 shots. All 3 of them were 3-pointers. Okay. He also had 1 board to go along with that. Ken Evans had 7 points on 5 of 12 shooting, 5 boards, 2 dimes, 1 steal. Okay. My boy Zeke Cook had 1.1 board. Okay. I wonder what's going on with Zeke right now. Coach Mo made the move to move Zeke to the bench. I'm assuming that move was to get a bigger body in with Big Trey. Okay, you can't teach 6'10", and that big body that Big Trey has. Okay, but I hope there's nothing deeper with that. Hopefully, it was just wanting a bigger body. You feel me? Shout out to my young king, and I want you to hold your head through all this, okay? Because you are definitely a great basketball player, okay? Particularly what you do defensively and with your hustle. You feel me? So hold your head, king, okay, and keep doing what you gotta do for your team. I like the fact that in pregame and stuff like that, he seemed to still be enthusiastic and shit. And when he gets in the game, he seems to still be him, despite the numbers. Because 1 rebound for Zeke Cook is abnormal. Okay, Mr. Hunt chipped in with 10 points off the bench. Okay, on 2 of 4 shooting, 2 boards, 2 dimes, 2 steals. Okay, so we pulled that one out. Okay. But let's go to the one that everybody's talking about. Oh. Now, before I get to that, it was some mess at the end of Bethune-Cookman, not between the two teams. Seemed like a trainer and a cheerleader. Damn, they got into it or something like that. Okay. Wild shit. Okay. This was a spicy week. I think somebody from UAPB girls got into it and shit like that. I don't know all the details about that. I just saw some stuff on my timeline. Okay. So a spicy week in the SWAC. Okay. So yeah, with that said, let's get on to the game down there in Lorman. Shall we? Let's do it. This was a back and forth game throughout. They got up, we stormed back, we go up, they storm back. Okay. And we finished the game tied. Okay. Let's look at some team stats first, okay? We shot 49% from the field. They shot 50.8% from the field, so not far off at all. We shot 38% from tray ball. They shot 41%. We didn't shoot it well from the line once again, 60% from the line to their 87%. Shit, 20 of 23 from the line. All right. We got out rebounded in this one, 30 to 23, including only 4 offensive boards to their 8. Okay, turnovers. We lost the turnover battle 15 to 9. In terms of fast break points, we had 1 to their 18. So look at what I'm saying there. Fast break points, 1 point to their 18. Free throw line. Let me go back to that. 20 out of 23 to our 9 out of 15. Okay. And some of this happened in overtime, okay, where shit got ugly. Okay. But still, bro, we got to find a way to get some easy points in transition. For real. Okay. Paint points, we lost that as well, 34 to 24. Okay. Let's go to individual box score. Okay. We're running all these numbers before we get into this mess that everybody on. Okay. J.O. had 17 in this one, 17, 4 boards, 1 dime, 2 steals. He was in foul trouble a lot, so he had to play. He probably had to play more conservatively than he would have wanted to. Okay, still played 37 minutes, but that's including overtime. Okay, Big Trey had 6.5 boards. Okay, 1 block. Mr. Cornelius actually led us in scoring on 7 of 12 shooting, 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. So that consistent shooter that I've been looking for, this young man has provided that for me. He also got a nice handle to him. Okay, I like his handle. He's crafty, and he knows how to get in there into the paint as well. So I like this young man's game. He's been coming along for us and really stepped up big in the absence of Chase Adams. Okay, so shout out to Mr. Cornelius. Okay, Mr. Hunt only had 2 on 1 of 9 shooting. Okay, but he did have 4 dimes, 1 steal, 1 block. Ken Evans had 18 on 7 of 13 shooting. Okay, 6 boards, 3 dimes. Colty chipped in with 11 points, 5 boards, 4 down, 1 steal, 1 block. Okay. Now there was a questionable play at the end of the game in the end of regulation where we had an opportunity to win the game. All right, and or tie it. Okay, we were down 2 points. Okay. And so Coach Mo ran a baseline action to get Colty open. Okay. Get him a corner 3. All right. And you can argue that was the right move because in this game, Colty shot 3 of 6 from 3 ball. Okay. And the other person that was stroking it well from 3 consistently has been stroking it well from 3 for a couple weeks now is Mr. Cornelius. Okay. So if we're gonna go for the win, you want that ball to be shot by either one of those brothers. Okay. If you're gonna use that play, I guess you go through Colton because he's been running that play since last year. Okay. But I definitely could have seen that shot go to Mr. Cornelius as well because he's been shooting it so damn well. Okay, but I'm not even sure if Mr. Cornelius was in the game at that moment. I would have to go back and check that tape again. Okay. Now Big Trey is the one that came up clutch, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he's the one that tipped that ball in and sent us to overtime. Okay, but in overtime, that's what shit just went crazy. Shit just went left, bro. I don't know. I don't know if the fatigue set in or what. Okay. But we just couldn't buy a basket. We couldn't get stops. It just was horrible. And then by the time Coach Mo got that tick, well, actually got ejected. I totally understand him turning up in that moment. Like, that was a clear non-call. If anything, it was a non-call. Okay. But they called a foul on us. If you look at the damn clip that's circulating on social media, okay, Clearly, that's either a non-call or a foul on Alcorn. But I would have been comfortable with a non-call. Looked like the young man did go up like that. You feel me? And it seemed like our player was off balance. But I can understand Coach Mo getting lit in that moment. It doesn't seem like that's been his nature. Hell, I've been in the stands before. I've been calling on Coach Mo to turn up. Hell, I've seen sometimes seem like the other team does get better whistles than us because the other coaches turning up and then Coach Mo's over there being chill. Motherfuckers that sat up there near me in the game. Okay, me and my little boo thing, we be staying out the way and shit. Going all the way back to COVID when we be at the game. But for those who are in that vicinity, they know I done been up there telling Coach Mo, hey, man, you a multi-millionaire. Go ahead and take that fine, man. And goddamn get you one. Get you one, because that's some bullshit. Well, goddamn it, yesterday, Coach Mo said, fuck it, I'm finna get me one because this is some bullshit. Okay? And he didn't do anything that we ain't seen coaches do all the goddamn time, whether it's college basketball, NBA basketball, hell, even high school basketball, okay? We've seen that. Now, I wasn't one of those type of motherfuckers that would go at the ref like that. But my partner, Anthony Carlisle, that motherfucker there, I don't know if that man done met a referee that he likes. Okay, he didn't have some words with some goddamn referees. Okay, he didn't went there with some referees. That's common. That's common. So I don't understand, man, all the shit that's going on. Other than I guess folks just trolling. I guess it's just that fun banter and folks are just trolling. I guess I don't know. I hope that people aren't being serious with this, like Coach Mo is ghetto or thugged out or some crazy ass shit. That man is an impassioned coach. I saw an impassioned coach, tough rivalry game. You had two teams coming in on win streaks. Both teams need a win. We are battling through hella injuries. Just to be where we are right now, you know what I'm saying? So I know that's fucking frustrating as it is. So I ain't tripping off that at all, man. I stand with Coach Mo. In terms of the ejection, I stand with Coach Mo in terms of the moves he's making during this season. Okay, I've been in that situation as a coach, to where everything you fucking do gets questioned. I've been there. Been the head coach, been an assistant coach. Okay, I've been the motherfucker getting all the credit. I've been the motherfucker getting all the blame. Okay, I've been the motherfucker getting none of the credit. I've been the motherfucker, as an assistant, you still get some of those bullets too. You can still get some of the blame, but you get none of the credit. So I've been there. Okay. But one thing folks don't know is what's going on in your motherfucking practice. They ain't in your practice. They ain't seeing what you're doing. They ain't seeing the work you putting in. They ain't interacting with these athletes on a day-to-day basis. They don't know these athletes' mindset. They ain't seeing how these motherfuckers are doing under situations in practice. They ain't looking at the stat sheet from game to game and really analyzing this shit based on what we want them to do. You feel me? They ain't dealing with the pressures of having all these injuries and shit like that, and you still trying expected to win, because some people even in our fan base still don't know that we got all these damn injuries. They just look at the damn record and say, man, Jack State boy losing. Hell yeah. I mean, first of all, part of the losing record is we got to go play that crazy ass non-conference schedule that so many teams have to play. But then when you look at the SWAC schedule, we got a winning record in the SWAC, despite all these injuries. But since we're not number one, okay, since we're not doing what the women are doing, and many motherfuckers ain't paying attention to the women either, but they ain't paying attention to the men's team, so they don't know, man, the fact that we have a winning record in the SWAC with all these guys we're missing is stellar coaching and stellar effort by the guys who do remain. You feel me? So I stand with Coach Mo. I stand with all of our guys. Okay. As I said last week, I'm proud of y'all, man, for finding a way to if not win, remain competitive. Okay. And shit, it's a lot of these games. This game was a loss, but it was definitely winnable. Okay. Definitely winnable. I mean, we win the overtime. If Colton makes that 3, we win this game. Okay. Some of these other games, definitely. The FAMU lost 88 to 86 without Jordan O'Neal. Okay? Like, these are winnable games. Winnable games. The Grambling game, we lost by 8, okay? Still dealing with injuries in that game. Like, a lot of these games, we right there, okay? Right there. So I ain't tripping off none of this shit, man. I ain't tripping off none of this shit, okay? I stand with Coach Mo, and I stand with our Tigers. Put it on some.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.